Yo guys, Harvey Paxton here and welcome back to a brand new video from the best show on YouTube. Welcome back to the Harvey Paxton Show. I hope you're doing well, I hope you're doing good, I hope you're staying safe out there, and I'm back for you guys today with a brand new movie review. If you watched my Cats review, you kind of knew this one was coming, as I briefly mentioned that I might consider doing a review on it at the end of that video, and after some thought, I feel like I will, because the film I'm about to review today, I feel like it's extremely relevant in today's society, and it's extremely relevant to the year 2020 with everything that's happened. There's been the obvious coronavirus pandemic, and there's also been the Black Lives Matter movement, among other things. And I feel like this film fits into the Black Lives Matter movement perfectly, because when I watched this film, it left an impact on me, and it's one of those films where when I watched it, I knew that I wanted to come on here and do a review for you guys. So that's what I'm going to do today. It left an impact on me, and I feel like a lot of people will benefit from seeing it because it might open people's eyes and make them more aware to the societal issues. So yeah, the film I'm going to be reviewing today is called Fruitvale Station. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. Grab your snacks, your drinks, your popcorn, and get comfortable. Buckle up, as here is my review of Fruitvale Station. Let's get it. Fruitvale Station stars Michael B. Jordan and Octavia Spencer and is directed by Ryan Coogler, who's more well known now for films such as the first Creed film and Black Panther, films which also both star Michael B. Jordan. And before we go on, I just want to say rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, who passed away recently. Well, it won't be as recent when this video goes out, but regardless, he lost his battle with colon cancer, which he was fighting behind the scenes and nobody knew about. And so he was making films as he was ill, and I just think that's really courageous. And he inspired many ethnic groups around the world, particularly of the black community, and he made them believe that they could also be superheroes. And although you are no longer with us, King, your legacy will live on forever. My condolences go out to his friends, family and fans. Wakanda forever! Fruitvale Station was Ryan Coogler's first film that he directed, and to say this was his first feature film, what he managed to accomplish was pretty incredible, especially since this film is only 90 minutes long. I want to talk about a choice he made at the beginning of the film to start the film off, as the film is based on the true story of Oscar Grant, who was unfortunately tragically killed by police on New Year's Day of 2009. He was killed by police, shot by police in Fruitvale Station, and this film chronicles his last day of life on this earth. So Ryan Coogler, at the beginning of this film, he decided to make the decision of showing the real life footage of the real Oscar Grant being shot in real life. And he doesn't just linger on the footage, he lets it play out in full. I wouldn't really consider this a spoiler because I tend to keep these reviews as spoiler free as I possibly can anyway. But it shows at the beginning of the film anyway. So yeah, he doesn't just linger on the footage, he lets it play out in full. And for me personally, that only made the impact of the overall film hit more. And when you're watching it, you've got this constant feeling of dread and like suspense, as you know what's going to happen by the end, and it just adds to the overall effect of the film. Oscar Grant is portrayed brilliantly by Michael B. Jordan, who I think gave everything to the role. The character of Oscar in this film is just a normal guy, you know. He's trying to get by in life, he's trying to get a job. He was getting by selling marijuana, which also got him in prison, presumably, as he has a bag with him throughout the film. But yeah, he's just going through, you know, living out his day. It's a very boring and mundane day. He has to take his daughter to school. He has to prepare for his mum's birthday, buy her a card and stuff. And I just think the fact that he was living a very mundane, average day only adds to the impact of the film even more, because by the end of the film you feel like you've got to know the character of Oscar on a personal level. And to say this film is only 90 minutes, like I said before, it accomplishes a lot. So there's a lot of intimate moments, close moments with him and his daughter, as well as his family and his mum, so you get to know all of them on a personal level. And it just makes the impact of the film hit more, as I've said. And his mum is portrayed brilliantly by Octavia Spencer, who's already known for being a great actress anyway. She's very well renowned. She knows how to play an emotional mum, and she knows when to turn it up. So when the inevitable happens, you really feel her pain, and you really feel like she's lost something as a mother. And again, you feel like you know her personally as well. So it was just brilliantly acted, brilliantly performed. The cinematography of this film, it's all very dark and very, gritty. So it's kind of like got that edge to it. And Michael B. Jordan with his average day, living out the day of Oscar Grant. You see him form all these relationships and, try to get by, tries to get a job at the grocery store. And by the time it comes to an end, you feel so bad for him, because you know what's going to happen. And it's just hard to watch. Honestly, I was really impressed by this film overall. To say it's an independent film, so not many people might not know about it, and it was really well acted. It was just brilliant. And to be honest, if this film should have got an Academy Award, if not for acting, but at least for the screenplay, because it was also brilliantly written. But I think it got snubbed, unfortunately. I honestly urge you to check this film out, because as I said in the intro, I feel like it's extremely relevant to what's going on in today's society, and it brings to light the issues of racial inequality and stuff like that. It'll open a lot of people's eyes. It's one of those films that hit hard, You feel something when you watch it. Also, when it comes to that scene at the end, I also read up that they actually filmed that scene in the exact place where the real Oscar Grant was shot and killed, which for me, when I read that, my jaw hit the floor, because just knowing that, it sparked some kind of reaction out of you, like, oh my god, they really did that. But apparently I heard that they prayed before every shoot. They prayed before they started filming, hoping that everything would go well. And they only had 4 hours to shoot it because of the trains and stuff. But once you know little facts like that, it only adds to how amazing this film is. So, yeah. Honestly, just go and check this film out. It's really worth your time. It'll really open your eyes. It'll really bring to light issues of racism and such, because he got targeted. Oscar Grant got targeted purely for the fact he was a black man. He didn't necessarily do anything wrong. He was trying to get by in life. So yeah, honestly, just go and check this film out. It was on Netflix when I watched it at the time. If you're watching this in the future, it may or may not still be included on there. But if not, then you'll find some other ways of getting hold of it, I'm sure, whether you buy it, stream it, or whatever. I don't really care. And that's UK Netflix for anybody wondering if there's any Americans watching. So it was on UK Netflix. But you can buy it, stream it, whatever you fancy. And I just want to say a few words, it's 2020. Why is like racism and stuff still a thing? Why are people still being oppressed purely for the colour of the skin and stuff like that? Because it's not right. We just got to think, if we were in the positions of them, if we were in their positions, how would we feel being oppressed? You know, why can't people just be a bit kinder to each other? It's not that difficult. Hopefully things improve in the future, and as we progress on in life, we can only hope. But it's just stupid that racism and oppression and stuff like that is still a thing in modern society. Just be kinder to each other. It's not that difficult. So this is basically why I wanted to talk about the film, as it really resonated with me, and it's a film you're not going to forget anytime soon. It was brilliantly acted. It was brilliantly crafted. I feel like the director had a purpose for everything in this film. I can't recommend this film enough. Again, it's on UK Netflix. If you want to honestly go and check this film out. It's not long, but it really will impact you. And you know, I really hope they make more films like this in the future, as people need to talk about these films more, and I feel like this film really brought to light the issues that matter in society. It's important to talk about these films. If anybody's going through anything, don't be afraid to reach out, and you know, just be kinder to each other. I think that's everything from me. So with that being said, I'm going to rate this film a strong 9 out of 10. It was just brilliant, and honestly, I can't do this film justice. I've been sitting here talking about it for 10 minutes now. Over 10 minutes now. I can't do this film justice talking about it. Honestly, go and check it out. It's 100% worth your time. So yeah, I think that's about it from me, guys. I'd like to thank you all very, very much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, or a dislike if you didn't enjoy. Drop a comment down below. Have you seen the film? What did you think of it? Have you got any films you want me to review in the future? Put it all down below in the comments below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you know when more awesome content goes live in the future. And lastly, turn your notification bell on so you will be notified every single time I upload. Thank you very, very much for watching. Take care, guys, and peace.